Hello and welcome to D&D Night on DDOstream, sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, the most supported virtual tabletop with more official licenses than any other virtual tabletop. You can visit fantasygrounds.com or at fantasygrounds2 on Twitter to learn more. This is Oracle of War, and I'm Patrick, your host and dungeon master this evening. Quick production note, we are doing a recorded show this week just because the Sunday didn't work out well for us, for me specifically. But let's introduce our players, and we'll start with Gralak.
Hi, I'm Gralak, and I'm a half-elf monk.
I'd like to point out that 9 episodes in, I can actually say his name correctly. We have Ista.
Hi, this is Ista, who is a half-elf sorcerer, mind sorcerer.
And Kaela.
Hi, I'm Kaela Brightleaf. I'm a high elf rogue.
And Lorlevant.
Hello, I'm Lorlevant, and I am an ASMR warlock of the Celestial Pact.
And Miri.
Hello, folks. I am Miri. I'm a half-elf bard.
And Wallop.
Hi, everybody. I'm playing Wallop, the Warforged fighter.
And let's see, just kind of a quick recap. You guys are holed up in a cottage still. You got surrounded by undead returning from the Fireweave Bazaar with the Grey Dogs. And you got surrounded by undead, and you took refuge in a cottage, which, jury's still out, may or may not have been the right choice. But that's where you are for now. And you explored the cottage and determined that it was the former home of a necromancer who is lying dead on a slab downstairs. And she created some sort of a beacon that summons the undead to her house. Luckily for you, that beacon has fired and has summoned undead to her house, which you were able to, with the help of the Grey Dogs, another scavenging crew, fend off. You do have a magical device, the Oracle of War, which, since that's the name of the campaign, is probably important. Unfortunately for you, it is malfunctioning and just saying third protocol activated, and is of no help to you in this sticky situation. Let's see, what else? You guys did find instructions for a ritual, I believe.
Yes, we did.
And when we were kind of ending last time, you had finished fending off the undead coming at you. There are still more undead out there, kind of milling about the house and moaning and groaning. So you're not home free yet. They are still kind of meandering around. Some of them are kind of meandering towards the cottage, but and I believe you, Kaela, looked at the head in the living room, a snarling head of a displacer beast mounted over the mantelpiece. And I believe, if I remember correctly, you checked and found another one of the little wolf head symbols on it.
Yeah, I remember there was a wolf head symbol in the head.
Yeah. Did I catch everything?
We did find a mess of things downstairs, and the things that we're looking for are basically the foci of that ritual.
And we think that was the last one. We have the head, the 2 feet,
The hand.
the hand, and the head of the displacer beast now.
The
They
first
all
head
had
that
the mark.
screamed at people and started puking on them.
I mean, there's been a lot of that.
Yep.
And berserking, don't forget, it also made someone just go out attacking whoever's nearby.
Yes.
That
I
also
got
happened.
better.
Good news, it wasn't me either.
True.
Yes.
Yeah, someone tells me Wallop would be a lot harder to lock into a bedroom.
Yeah. especially with the strength values of the rest of the party.
So you have taken a short rest. I'm going to kind of presume that you are going to reset the traps in front of the window.
Yes.
Yes.
That they
As
are
far as I
already
know, if
done.
they are already set.
Yeah, that's probably correct. And then you had some. There was the couch you had moved in front of the door, which had been pushed aside, and there were also bookcases or some sort of obstruction in front of the other two windows that were pushed aside.
Yeah, we'll want to push those back and put all the books or whatever weight they had on them back on them. I think we also spread caltrips somewhere else. Wallop, didn't you put them outside one of the windows?
I think they were outside on the porch, right?
We had
There's some
3
out.
bags worth, and I put ones on the porch right outside the door.
I don't remember any further right off the top of my head, but
Okay, I thought you put them outside the same windows that had the traps on the inside, but I could be misread.
I might have.
I think that's right.
How many caltraps do you have?
3 bags of 20 each.
Not the one I want.
While they're redoing the traps, I was going to use Mage Hand on the door to the outhouse to see if anything came out.
Nothing comes out.
Okay. Then I'm going to go to the back door and then try to see what's going on.
And here's this, what the Oracle of War last said. I put it in my notes.
You want to read it like some ominous tones or something?
There's a
When
door.
dark lands flicker in the light of the silver torch, the king in green rides north on a bolt of steel. 2 nations prepare for war as all eyes turn to sky blue.
Sounds appropriately cryptic for a prophecy.
Mhm.
From over there, can I see what's in the outhouse?
An outhouse.
Okay, there's nothing in there. Got it.
Was
There's
it
nothing
I mean-
in there. Then I'm going to go back.
I mean, if you want to see how full the outhouse is, I mean, you could.
Not particularly. That's why I didn't go all the way over there.
I guess you can
Okay.
check for a chainsaw.
That'd be a nice attachment for you, wouldn't it, Wallop?
Yeah, I sense that would be worth trading out them all for, but
Okay, we've destroyed 4 of the 5 foci that we believe are. Should we destroy the displacer beast head as well?
Didn't we need to put blood on something?
Ceiling, if I remember right from the notes.
Yes.
But it needs to be sealing. It needs to be blood that's produced with the prick of a magic blade.
Yes.
well, I can't help.
That's probably true. Oil, maybe, but not blood.
See, requires the destruction of the 5 necromantic foci that I use to draw power into the symbol, and the spilling of a droplet of my own blood from a cut made by a magical blade. Jagged's arm blade should do the trick. That's what it was.
Yeah, I think the question was where to get the blood.
Would be the
Body.
Who's
The body
Jagged?
that's staying unrotted that's in the basement.
I mean, it might be congealed, but it should still be there. Unless we got a vampire.
So
Yeah.
I changed the caltrops outside the door to a hazard instead of trap.
Okay.
But I'm going to say for now that you've only used one of them. And I've always thought of those as a one-time use consumable kind of a thing.
No.
Are you going to pick them all up?
If you get them out of the the bottoms of the feet of the zombies. They should be reusable. It's
They haven't
just-
actually been stepped
it's-
on, I don't think.
You.
No, we put them out after the last wave so far.
Yeah.
All right. We're
They are literally 4 spikes coming out of a center. So one of them is always up.
right.
Mm.
It's a D4, just pointier. Are you going to
Alright,
use the other
so-
ones?
Do we want to put those outside the windows that don't have traps or out the back windows?
Let's go for the back windows.
One bag out each side of the back windows then?
Yeah, that will give us reaction time.
And I assume Fire is going to close the back door.
Yeah, I was intending to do that when I came back in. I just
Sure.
don't have the ability to.
Is the bedroom door open or closed?
Closed, last thing I remember.
Okay.
We need to search in there to see if we can find a blade, perhaps.
Well, should we destroy the Displacer Beast head now so that all foci are destroyed?
Yes.
Because we've been attacked every time we did that, so we might as well get that out of the way while it's quiet.
You don't trust the
Maybe just-
Displacer Beast head?
No.
No, and if we can stop, I don't know, if we destroy all of these, or again, we have a way to get the blood on the ceiling, maybe we won't get any more waves.
Yeah, we need a magical weapon first, sounds like.
Do we check the bedroom for a magical weapon?
I
Did
believe
anybody check
you
there?
searched the room. I think you've searched everything already.
Yeah, that was except for the outhouse. That's the only thing we hadn't searched.
True. You have not
I
yet
don't-
determined the state of the outhouse. Something.
I'm going to use an Eldritch Blast at the Displacer Beast head.
Okay.
Do I need to make a
You
roll
wanna back
attack?
up first?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the way.
Wasn't it over by the fireplace?
Yes.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
Kaela is between you and it.
You do need to make an attack roll.
Yeah, I was getting there.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
You destroy the head in one shot, and a geyser of blood sprays from the Displacer Beast's head and splashes on the ground, but only in the immediate area.
I'm glad nobody was next to it.
Mhm.
That was some bad taxidermy right there.
Or in the case of a necromancer, is probably intentional.
Okay, so we think that's all 5 foci. So now we need the magical blade and the blood to put on the ceiling down below. So look outside. Do we see anything coming our way yet?
Not yet. You've got a few minutes before it comes, maybe. Well, they're not really coming in towards the house at the moment.
How do I get the map open again?
Double click your token in the top right corner of your character sheet.
I clicked on the wrong one. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, so reading the arm blade, it says an arm blade is a magical weapon that attaches to your arm.
So let's try it.
Yep, let's do it.
So we all going downstairs?
Hang
think
on a
we-
second.
I would say only about 1 or 2 people should go downstairs. The rest of us should stay up here to prepare for if they come. That way we were forewarned.
I'll cover whoever is going to go downstairs.
I can either go downstairs or stay. I don't have a preference.
Well, if you're the one that knows best what to do with an arm blade, do you want to give it a try, or is there somebody else who knows more about how to get blood out of a corpse?
Well, Patrick, how do you want to do that? Can they use the arm blade without it being like attached and operating as a magical blade? Do I need to have attuned to it?
Say that no, it doesn't have to have been. It's not gonna do what I want to do. Go away. I don't think it will have to have been attuned to use it. I was checking something else at the moment. Whoops, that's not what we wanted to do. Hit the maximize button on my Fantasy Grounds window.
So it made it smaller.
It's better that it's better than I did last time I was playing when I accidentally hit the X.
No.
Yeah, it's unfortunately there's buttons up near that. Let's have you guys do that while I'm researching. Lorlevant doesn't realize this, but the rest of you notice that the gray dogs are engaged in husk
Collected in a room.
conversation.
Yeah, I noticed they went in a room by themselves.
Yeah, I'm worried about those gray dogs.
I think we should all stick together. Either all of us go downstairs or we all stay up here. We don't want to leave people alone with the gray dogs.
No. They've been a bit squirrely all along here.
Maybe have somebody standing over on where the stairs are going down below and just yell if something comes up.
Somebody should be watching where they are too.
Patrick, just a reminder that with my prestige class thingy, I'm closest thing to a doctor there is in the game right now.
Standing as I am next to the door of the room where they are, can I hear what they're talking about?
Potentially. Hang on, I'm kind of trying to backtrack a little bit. Huh, interesting. Okay, so the I see what happened there. It must have been so you're I'm not sure I understood what you were saying, Gralak, about the
my monk, crap, what's the word?
Subclass.
Yeah, my subclass, that's not the word they use for monk, but whatever, is essentially a doctor. It brings healing and harm and has herbalism and medicine. And it's, the description in the book is specifically the closest thing to a doctor in the DDO game or in the D&D
Okay.
game.
I don't understand.
If somebody needs
Medicine.
to extract blood from a corpse, it might be that I would have the best ability to do that.
I see. I see. Sure. Okay. Let's see. Let's tail back to Ista. Yes, you can, Ista. I will send that to you.
Let's scan around the room. Where did we leave the Oracle of War sitting? I don't see like a token for it. Do they have it?
Yes.
They have it.
They took it and have been one of the things they've been doing is trying to muffle the sound, as it were.
Okay, I'm going to very quietly tap Miri and Lorlevant if I can reach them on the shoulder. Can the dogs see me? Like, is this
Yes.
door open?
That's not a door. That's an
It's
opening.
just an opening. Okay.
Well, it looks to me like on the map, what the map is trying to depict is that that's a wall that has given way.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to, not looking at them at all, just move forward and say something like, okay, how do we think our preparations are going? And make eye contact with whoever I can. Would that be Kaela, maybe? Who's facing me? Kaela or Wallop?
I mean, like all of them.
Okay. And I'm going to mouth exaggeratedly, quietly, the Oracle of War being stolen by the dogs.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. Have you do a performance check. Hey, that was pretty good. Everyone completely understands what you're trying to say.
Huzzah.
So I'm trying to mask it with my movement, basically.
So everyone understands.
And then I'll just kind of casually keep moving a little bit forward.
I'll say, do we want to go downstairs and take care of this ritual first before we do anything else?
I want to deal with the rare dogs first, I think.
Am I now at a spot in the room where they wouldn't be able to see me?
That's an interesting question.
I mean, it looks kind of like it, but possibly Kali.
Well, they'll close the door. How's that?
Okay. So, was that Gralak that just said, should we go down?
It was Lorlevant.
Lorlevant. Okay. As I'm saying, yeah, I think so, I'm shaking my head no and pointing at the dogs. Or where they are, basically.
I'll nod.
All right, sure. And just pull out, have my maul ready, and get ready to start walking.
Is that room have a window? It doesn't look like it has a window.
It did
They'd
not.
have to come back out of it to get away, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where exactly is the Oracle?
They
In there
have it?
with them.
Okay.
With them, yeah. I get out light.
Until we do the ritual, it would be pretty close to suicide to try to go out there with all the undead dragging something that slows you down.
There. I don't know if you can see the O, but I put it in the.
Yeah, see that now. Thank you.
I'm gonna motion to Wallop. So I'm gonna do some stuff on the board here. I'm gonna motion to Wallop to basically stand right here.
Oops.
I wasn't trying to move there.
I was trying to approve Wallop's move, and it disappeared, and it approved yours instead.
And then once he gets us there, say, oh, so are we all going down there? Should some of us keep watch on the undead?
Are you saying that out loud to the group?
Yes. I'll say to Gralak, because he's the one who's going to do the thing. Do you think all of us should come down there with you, or should some of us stay and watch for the undead?
We should probably keep close together, but let's all go down there right now.
Okay. Shake my head at Wallop. And start to head over.
So just to maybe this will kind of change a little bit of what you guys are going to do here. The trying to think of how to say this in a way that makes sense. The arm blade that you have won't work. There's a conflicting information from what you're given and what I'm given that doesn't.
All right.
I don't think there'll be any benefit for me to like withhold that information from you.
Okay.
But
It has to be a specific blade then, so we assume somebody's going to be coming that we have to take a blade off of.
Yeah.
Or it's down on a body downstairs. That's possible, I guess.
We searched everything, including the bodies downstairs.
Okay.
There was one fresh body, and then there was one like decayed body. That was it.
There were a
skeleton.
few bodies over on the side, but
You're right.
but those were all searched. That's where the gold came from.
I
Okay,
believe
so
you could probably presume that Jagged would be a Warforged
Sounds like it.
since he has an arm blade. But is not. There were no Warforged bodies downstairs.
So we're missing the blade that we need to get the blood to finish.
Yes.
So we either wait and hope he comes, or we go looking for him. But that sounds pretty risky with the number of undead out there.
Can we see outside? Have we blocked it in such a way that we cannot?
If you were careful and didn't step in the hunting trap, you could see out those windows.
Yeah, try and do that. Just get an idea of what's happening outside right now.
Okay.
Are we still hearing the undead?
Yes.
They doing Thriller?
No. Because that would be copyright issues.
So Vincent Price is still talking at this point.
Funny that the monk is the only one who doesn't get this info. So everyone but Gralak notices that from what you kind of overhear with the gray dogs, it sounds like Callie is the others are trying to convince Callie of something.
Can we tell at all what that something is?
Not without interacting with them.
Have we asked them if they saw this magic blade? It
No.
wasn't in the closet with the screaming head. don't think.
I'm not even sure if you've actually shared the information of the ritual with them.
Perhaps we should.
I assume all the things that were in that barrel that spilled out, none of those looked like a magical blade or arm blade that we're looking for.
No, that was just like kitchen
Kitchen
utensils.
utensils.
Yeah, I assume so, but we didn't really look. I don't think so. I want to make sure.
Think of that like the
feel-
dishwasher.
The
With an
worst
undead hand at the
dishwasher.
bottom.
You didn't say
So
it
I
was
think-
an effective dishwasher.
Miri, Lorlevant, and Ista would probably be the best at breaching the subject over to the Grey Dogs.
So I kind of move forward a little bit. Hey, what's going on, folks?
They tell you that they're taking care of Nilla and trying to muffle the Oracle of War in hopes that it won't attract more zombies that are undead than that you've already had to deal with.
How's Nella doing?
Not good. She's very
She's
weak.
not is she recovering at all yet?
No. And you can tell that she's pretty pale.
Okay. How loud is that Oracle of War?
I mean, you can hear it, but it's muffled. But you ain't sneaking it past something with ears, probably, or it would be hard to.
Sort of hang out there, kind of listening. Since I'm halfway between both rooms, I'm gonna pay attention to what they're saying and what our folks are saying. Keep an ear out on things.
Right now, they're doing what they told you they were doing. Dervo takes his socks off and shoves them down the trumpet on the oracle. You can probably smell the socks from where you are.
Ooh.
I'm going to go over here to try to see if I can see what's going on outside. Any undead coming yet?
Not from the naked eye. They're a little too far away from you to really see what's going on. The Oracle of War does have a spyglass in it.
Yeah. Is that over with the Oracle? It was out being used earlier.
I'm going to assume that it got put back.
Then I will go over and ask if I can borrow it.
You're going to ask...
I'm going to ask the Grey Dogs.
Okay. Maybe we'll actually have you go in there to ask them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes, you just go on and ask if you can use the spyglass?
Yep.
Callie walks over and pulls it out and hands it to you.
Thank you. There we go. Good. So I'm actually in a square. And then I'm going to look outside to see if I can see how far they are.
A current safe distance. You don't see any that are currently coming towards you, which is the good news.
So what kinds of creatures do I see? Is it a mixture of the same things we've seen, or is there new ones?
There's skeletons, zombies. You see some things that are like flitting in and out of existence, kind of like the specter or shadow that you saw, but you can't really tell from here. Some zombies. You do see a number of Warforged.
Are they moving the same pattern?
What do you mean same pattern?
Are they also wandering around like they're undead, or are they moving with a more specific purpose?
The same.
Okay.
Like you can see undead Warforged. Does that
Okay.
answer your question?
Yes. Well, I'm
Excellent.
not sure if this is good news, but there are undead warforged in the horde that are coming this way.
I'm gonna assume that none of the skeletons are Warforged, but
I would hope so. Hope not, because I don't know if they have a skeleton.
Yeah, it's just wood. So that's incredibly interesting.
I
The animated Warforged.
I want to look out the back windows. So I'll move to look out them.
you don't have a spyglass, right?
Nope.
There's an open outhouse back there.
No undead roaming around though, or Warforged.
Not imminently, no. It's kind of the same around. Like you can see, presumably, like without the spyglass, if you look out, you can see what's presumably more undead milling about. With the spyglass, you can see that they are indeed undead.
Okay.
Lorlevant, do you want to go look out all the windows with the spyglass and see if you can see any sign of, anything that looks different, like, a more powerful creature or something that's not wandering about?
I'll go look at all of the outside of all of the windows
Sure.
with a spyglass.
Basically the same, right? Like you can see varying quote degrees of undead. Like some of them are skeletons, there's some zombies, there's some creatures that are not walking, they're just floating. Creatures with different gaits and stuff, but it's well, I could have you make a religion check. So you see ghouls, some whites.
Oh. We haven't fought any whites yet, and I hope it stays that way. There are a few of them that are we haven't fought yet. In addition to the creatures we've already fought, there's the undead warforged, and there's also whites. How much do I know about whites?
This seems like a good general question for all of us.
I know enough to recognize a white, so...
Well, do you?
You're the one who told me.
You know it's a kind of a tougher version of undead. You know that they're undead. You know that they're they have a hatred of living things. You know, they can suck the life out of you.
Okay, I'll explain all this to everybody.
When the beholder head broke, there wasn't anything else other than the blood and the pieces of the beholder head, right?
The displacer
Displacer?
beast, no. It's just
Displacer beast.
nope.
There was no candy in it.
no,
Well,
no
there was
magical
blood.
knife that
candy,
popped
no
out.
magical sword.
I mean, maybe there was if you were a ghoul.
Well, anybody have any bright ideas about what we should do other than wait for something to break outside? Maybe keep our eyes going, looking with the spyglass to see what's going on periodically.
I'm figuring that I'm just gonna every once in a while look out, and I'm gonna check all the windows, make sure that they're coming at about the same rate, so that way we're not surprised by if they suddenly come faster from one direction or another.
Sure.
We've thoroughly searched the house. It's not here.
So kind of after a couple iterations of looking out, the undead don't appear to be getting closer to the house. Neither do they appear to be getting farther away either.
So they're milling.
Yes.
Callie and whatnot. You guys didn't happen to find a dagger of any sort here, did you?
No. Why do you ask?
Well, from clues we found, we need it to, make these undead go away.
They kind of all look at each other and no.
So there's a ritual that we found notes for to have the undead bugger off, but we've done all of it except for we got to do something with a particular magic blade. So we're keeping an eye out for that, if you would. Pretty much what's holding us back.
Did they seem like they're lying?
No, they didn't seem. They appeared puzzled and intrigued by the information that you gave them. Dervo and Sprocket seem to perk up a little bit when you tell them like there's a way to out, kind of a thing.
Well, the only thing I can think to do at this point is let's search this house again, top to bottom.
Yeah, definitely.
I could check in the piano and behind the fireplace and
Yeah, every place
I
we
want
can
to take
think
a
of.
close look at the fireplaces.
Yeah, let's just look in the freezer, like everything we can think of.
What was the roof of this building like?
A cottage roof.
Is it stone? Is it thatch? Is it? What is it?
I imagine it's kind of a thatching.
Hey, I got a nat 20 on that.
I mean, aside from the fact that it's like creepy and necromancy, I kind of envision it looking kind of like Snow White's cottage, but
Well, we had a stone ceiling in here. You told us that earlier. Is there a space above the ceiling and between the roof, or is the roof visible from here?
I'd say the roof is visible. Ish. So where are you guys going to search? We're just looking.
Like everywhere. Fireplace, piano, kitchen, whatever that pot is.
Dervo asks if you've
Basement
searched
again.
downstairs yet.
Yeah, we searched downstairs. That's where we
think we
found the
did.
information.
We can research.
We did. That's where we found out how to stop this, and also where we found out that we needed the blade.
well, at this point it wouldn't hurt to check again. Maybe we missed something.
All right, Lorlevant, keep your eye open, and
Will do.
I'll search.
Looking high, looking low.
So who's going downstairs?
I'll go
Um,
downstairs. I'm right next to it.
I think Wallop and I should search up here.
Yeah, I think so. And remember, if anyone is threatened, yell.
Yes.
Oh, I'll be yelling.
Wait, I can't go through that little spot there. Really?
I'll go downstairs too.
Well, that's silly. Ha! I thought I had made it so that there was a way to move the tokens downstairs without having to take them off the map. All right, so Ista and Kaela are downstairs. Who else is going? Was that it?
I'm keeping an eye on the gray dogs. Sort of
I think the others are staying.
nonchalantly.
Yeah.
When I'm looking through the spyglass, I will occasionally look to see if I can find any warforged that have an arm blade.
It was supposed to be hidden. Why wasn't it hidden? You don't find any.
I didn't figure, but I just figured I was gonna keep an eye out for it.
Is there a way for me to whisper to somebody in the chat?
You should be able to right-click the their portrait. You could also send them a message in Discord if you wanted. Callie comes out to Lorlevant to ask what you see.
I'll explain what I have seen, the kinds of undead that I've seen, and specifically the ones that are different from the previous waves.
Downstairs, you guys don't find anything.
I'm also going to take the opportunity to tell Kayla about how they were planning on waiting till the undead attacked and sneak out with the
Sure.
oracle, and they were sizing me up. Yada, yada, yada.
The air inside the cottage suddenly flares with bright spectral light, almost blinding you. The radiance pours out of the floor and swirls skyward, making you shiver as it passes through your body. Ista and Kaela, you both see the there's a wolf head drawing in the on the ceiling. It flares up right before that happens.
Do I see them coming towards us?
Oh yeah, The loudest choir of discordant moans you've heard so far is at your doorstep. The smell of death and blood is thick in the air. The dead want you to join them.
Nope.
Yell down the hall. Get back up here. They're coming.
Sounds like a good idea.
You gonna run back
None,
upstairs?
none of the bodies down here are getting up or anything, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Would you like them to?
No, we're good.
Yeah,
We're fine, thank you.
Figured I'd
I mean,
check.
Wouldn't want to be out there alone. Good thing we found this
Okay.
place to not have to carry that case, the oracle, because these things would eat you up.
Mm-hmm.
Wallop says loudly so they can hear him.
The gray dogs move into the kitchen.
And they left the oracle there. No, they're taking it with them.
They put it there.
Okay, it's a
Right
little
next to the door, huh?
O token.
I don't think it should be that close to a door. I think we should put it in the middle of the house so at least it doesn't make as much noise outside.
Okay, they move it there.
So what happened downstairs?
Didn't find anything.
Well, the air inside the cottage just suddenly flared up with this bright spectral light. It almost blinded us.
Oh,
It poured out of the floor and swirled skyward.
Would it have been the ceiling for them since they were downstairs? And it's on the ceiling?
Yeah, probably. After a few moments, let's see, is this? I can close those. That's closed. That's closed. Sure, you can go there.
Ista, Kaela, do you guys need to move back so that you're not right next to the windows and doors?
Would I have had a chance to back up from the window before this?
Sure.
Oh, how tall is this room?
Room sized?
10-ish feet maximum?
Well, the roof is open to us, so it's going to be much taller in the middle.
True.
The rooms in the cottage are 8 feet high and connected by 7-foot high doorways. There are no light sources.
Do
Do
the
you have
walls go
light
all the
on
way
you?
to the ceiling?
Yeah, he has light. The wall. Oh, in the rooms.
Yeah.
We'll say yes. Of course, players asking questions that the DM is not provided.
That's okay. It's better than them telling you like how many nails are in this particular piece of furniture and
That's a little weird.
what the
That'd be
condition of the
useful.
couch cushions is in great detail.
At the moment, we don't see anything, and we don't have any of the windows are rattling yet.
None of them are rattling yet, but there should probably be a few that you can see.
Where are they?
I see one, but that doesn't necessarily help you.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything, and I also don't see the Oracle of War, so I don't know if there's something wrong with my map.
It's 2 squares north of where I am.
You probably have yourself selected. If you click your own token or
Yeah,
click
that
someone
did it.
else's token,
Thanks.
it should give you a nice composite view.
Okay, I'm just going to ready an action to attack anything that becomes visible, and reachable.
Yeah. I am
Okay.
ready with my crossbow.
Kaela? Oopsie.
Yep, I will ready my.
You should
Ready
be able
my
to actually
short
see
bow.
one at the moment.
Oh. Yes, I can. Okay, I'll attack it.
$15's gonna hit a zombie.
Okay.
Solid 8 damage.
Well, I'm going to do the same.
Okay. 12 also hits.
Okay. And
The back door gets shoved open. And the skeleton comes in the back.
Hi, I was just gonna tell Miri to keep an eye on the back door when it got to my turn. Too late.
Standing in the door.
There's one in the back door.
And I yelled, "There's a skeleton coming in the back door." And
Seems appropriate.
I shoot it.
Okay. You do indeed shoot it.
It chilled on 20 for a second though. That sucked.
Yeah. 10 damage. It's pretty good. Max damage.
And I'm going to get ready for the next time. There we go. Yeah, I hit. I said I moved.
Let's see. I need to look up caltrops, apparently.
They're nice when they're on your side.
Yeah, right.
DC 15 dex saving throw, or stop moving this turn and take 1 point of piercing damage. Taking damage this way reduces its walking speed by 10 feet until the creature regains at least 1 hit point. The creature moving through the area at half speed doesn't need to make a saving throw.
I have questions about whether or not how much of that should apply to a skeleton. But I'm not going to worry about it.
It gets it between his bones.
Sure.
Makes him all wobbly.
I mean, apparently it makes him wobbly, and he gets stuck in the caltrops.
Hooray.
Yay.
But he finishes breaking what's left of the window.
Boo.
Right.
That's okay. At least we can shoot through it unimpeded.
You hear a loud crash from the bedroom.
The back bedroom.
Yes.
Can I poke my head up and see in there?
Well,
It's the one that's all the way by the skeleton you just shot.
yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
I'm probably going to also need the hunting trap. So we'll pull that up. See, interestingly, that this trap is actually less of a deck saving throw. Oh, this ought to be great.
It doesn't cover the entire 5-foot area. That's my guess.
Sure. Well, the zombie triggers it. And he takes 4 points of damage. Ista.
Okay. Let me chill touching. Or not.
That hits. Can you drop your damage in the chat for me, please?
In the chat.
Yes. Oh, you were still targeted. That didn't work.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Perfectly fine.
Do you want me to do the effects?
No. That would be unnecessary. Because it dies.
Hooray!
Yay!
But it can't regain those hit points.
Oh no.
It matters with zombies.
Does it?
Cannot regain hit points.
Well, it doesn't if you're thinking about the undead fortitude, it doesn't actually regain hit points. It just drops to 1 hit point instead. See if zombie 2 gets zombie 2 does not trigger the trap. And he's going to take a swing at Lorlevant. Ooh, he even hits Lorlevant. That's exciting.
Not very hard to hit.
Neither are they.
Ah,
Oh, look at that. Gralak. Oh, where's the there we go. The bookcase in front of Gralak gets pushed over. And a zombie steps into the room. I believe you have a ready to action.
Yes, I do.
Would you like to take it now?
Yeah, seems like a good idea.
That's going to hit. Nine damage. Very nice. Your unarmed attack is a bonus action?
No, it's
Okay.
part of the action.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes. The unarmed strike is a bonus action. When you use the attack action with unarmed strike or a monk weapon, you can use one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay, I misunderstood then.
That's okay.
Thought that was if I spent a key point and did 2.
I think if you spend the key point, it's still a bonus action, but you still get to do the 2
Okay.
attacks.
Sorry.
That's okay. Let's see, Callie. Is going to shoot the skeleton that's coming in from outside. She puts 2 arrows into it. Oh, she
Wow.
kills it even. Look at that.
Helping. Wow.
Yay.
I feel like they tried to help last time and just mostly failed miserably.
No, they were pretty effective last time.
I think helped a
Yep.
lot last time. That was a general yay, not a. There was no sarcasm intended.
Another bookcase gets knocked over. And another zombie steps in. Jeez, with the strength rolls, guys. Another bookcase gets knocked over, and a skeleton steps in.
Oh boy.
Gee, mini Christmas.
Yeah, the strength rolls I rolled so far are a 16, a 17, and a 15. So there you go. Wallop.
All right.
Looks like Wallop's going to go plug the hole. You rolled an 11. It's going to miss. Just point out that you have inspiration that you could spend if you so wish.
It's a D6, right?
D6. Pretty sure that's going to hit, but I'll double check. Yeah, that hits. Wallop just straight up with a nice upward swing right through the chest, just obliterates the rib cage of the skeleton. Everyone hears the scattering of bowling pins from afar. The bones just get knocked out through the window. In other words, that skeleton just got walloped.
Ba-bum.
There's more crashing heard from the bedroom.
But you did double check that room for the dagger, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just double check.
Dervo kills the other skeleton coming in from the back.
Good job, Dervo.
And he runs up and starts holding that door shut.
That's a fabulous idea.
Hmm.
Hopefully he has better strength than some of the rest of us.
It's hard to have worse.
Right?
Yep.
Not wrong there. The strength checks to knock things down, really good. The dexterity saving throws to not get stuck in caltrops, terrible.
One of them made it through the hunting trap.
Yeah,
Dumb luck.
pretty much.
Literally.
Let's see. So Sprocket and Neela both grab the Oracle and head out the door.
Can I shoot him?
Do you have a ready to action?
I mean, yeah.
You fired at the
Yeah,
skeleton that came through the back.
Yeah, I was ready. I shot the skeleton. I was ready to do the next thing.
I don't think it's your turn yet.
No, it's not. However, I do yell, they're stealing the Oracle of War.
They're off to get themselves dead.
Mm-hmm. That way.
So the couch in front of the door gets pushed aside. And you see a zombie stuck in caltrops.
Point and laugh.
I don't know. You sure you want to point and laugh? They seem to be doing a lot better with the 18.
Yeah, they're definitely doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Because in one turn, they have broken every single one of
Yeah,
them.
right?
The only thing they haven't managed to make it through is all of the traps and hazards.
Pretty much. They're still doing something. Gralak.
Well, I better hit the one next to me.
It's probably a good plan. It'll hit.
Was it supposed to be a dart?
No, I hit the wrong one, but it's the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So.
it hits. All right.
And that didn't kill it.
Nope.
Crap, 20 hit points.
But that'll hit. Despite the fact that you kicked its head so far back you heard cracking, the head rolls back into a mostly upright but now clearly unsupported position as it continues to attack you.
Grizzly.
Well, you know, trying to add a little flavor.
And you sound so happy about it.
I thought it was pretty good, yeah.
Okay, I'll take a shot at number 5.
Okay. I'll hit. Just drop your damage in the chat.
What do you mean?
I'll do it on the zombie, so that way he can make the roll.
Yeah. It also didn't get your sneak attack in it. You got to hit the effect didn't land for some reason.
Oh, I hit the star.
You want to hit the little person button.
Ah, okay. I'll do that next time, but that was probably enough.
Well, here you go. Just roll your damage again.
It gets a saving throw against how much damage you do.
Right.
So a little person thing.
I already hit it. You can just roll your damage.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it
Much
dies.
better. Yeah.
The sneak attack's really good against zombies, isn't it?
Yes, it's very nice. And then I'll move. Where are you guys going?
Get a shot shooting Nilla. She doesn't have many hit points.
Lorlevant,
Going to back up.
are you disengaging or just moving?
Just moving.
Well, then, let me attack
I
you.
know. That's why I only moved 5 feet.
Well, that's disappointing.
For you.
Oh, is
I
that
do
not-
not mind this.
Need to fix the table.
Okay, I'm going to then proceed to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
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 Yeah.
And then I'm going to move over there.
Okay. Miri.
All right.
In case you're wondering, you can ignore the critical hit effect because I like having their tables modified just a little bit so they're a little less frequent.
Okay. Do I hit?
With a 6, no.
Didn't think I did, but I tried.
But you have inspiration if you'd like to spend. Also, I'm gonna put you in an actual square.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Inspiration.
You can add a D6 to your attack roll if you want. You currently are at your maximum of 3, so.
Yeah. How do I go about doing that?
Roll a D6. Your 10 will hit the zombie.
All right.
A shot. All right, anything else?
We have not at this time.
PJ, a question. Is Nilla able to move at full speed carrying her share of 200 pounds in her current state?
She's not carrying her share of 200 pounds. Let's put it as like Sprocket's doing 80% of the work.
Okay. I took 2 of them to move it at full speed before.
Sure. That will be resolved shortly.
Okay.
When they get it.
Kaela and Miri, you see Dervo holding the door shut against some pushing and shoving. Ista.
Okay, so while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and use a bonus action to
Ooh.
spend my 3 sorcery points to get one of my second level slots back.
Ooh. That
Yeah.
sounds exciting.
Nice.
Yeah. Although I'm not going to use it on Zombie 22 yet because I know he's injured. So I'm just going to stick with the chill touch.
That's going to hit,
Okay, damage in the chat again?
probably.
Okay.
It doesn't die.
Okay. So click the effects or
You
do you
can
want
if
me
you
to-
want, yeah.
I don't know if it matters, but Aight.
This zombie's gonna lumber over towards Miri.
Figures.
I mean, fire did just kind of use you as a shield.
He did.
He does miss though.
That's good.
Callie looks at you at Kaela and Miri with a forlorn glance. Do you want to tell her anything?
Don't want to tell her anything.
Yeah, we need the oracle.
We need to survive before it matters.
What the hell are you people doing?
What is wrong with you people? Dangerous out there.
Let's see.
If we don't work together, we're probably going to die. I would, suggest we fight and then resolve things later.
Miri should have a roll.
I do.
Damn it, didn't do it the way I wanted. Callie steps back to get a better shot and attacks the skeleton.
Yay!
Well, don't yay yet. She just shot one over its head, and the other one hit the window post.
No, yay! She chose life.
Let's see. Wallop gets attacked by a zombie who misses, and it's Wallop's turn.
Well, just for that.
Hey, zombie. It's too bad you're not a skeleton.
Well, you hit it, so. There's few things more embarrassing than having to use inspiration to hit a zombie. All right, 9 damage.
Come on.
Dervo looks at Kaela, looks at Callie, says, "So be it. Here ends the Grey Dogs." And he kicks the door open, lets the door open as he runs out.
And whatever's out there didn't get an attack of opportunity on him.
Out where?
Said he was holding the door shut against something pushing on it.
Yeah. He lets the door.
From the bedroom.
He lets go of the door, right, and runs. And when he does that, it gets kicked open.
But he doesn't
there's
get attacked.
something. No.
He's holding it open until he's already out of the line of the door.
It's holding it
Basically, what I'm
closed.
understanding.
Yeah.
Did he run out? I didn't see. Did he run out the back door or into
Yes.
the bedroom?
Back door.
He ran out
Back.
the back door.
Back door.
Cowardly dogs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny. I'm not entirely sure how to officiate that. A split-second loud bang. The target and all its allies shrink one size until the next long rest. That's kind
But
of
if they're
confusing. If they're tiny, then
tiny,
how can't join.
You need a new critical hit table.
Yeah, what is wrong with
Yeah.
those people?
Well, okay, so the
Well-
Grey Dogs are all small.
Well, I think Callie is kind of question mark on your side here, but all right. So she gets stabbed in the shoulder. Let's see.
I'm just imagining the two running with the oracle and suddenly, whoop.
Mini sprocket.
What's the sound that I mean, don't make it because again, copyright. But you know the sound when Mario gets hit.
Yes, I know that sound. It's a 3-note sound.
There's always a sound for when Mario goes unconscious, shall we say? And I'm just waiting to hear that for Nilla.
Kaela hears from outside. We'll just kind of describe what sounds like some gray dogs getting surrounded, or some fighting, or what have you. Only for Dervo to shout, "It's you or all of us!" Followed by Nilla screaming.
Jeez.
We're a little busy in here. They get eaten by the undead. That's on them.
I think what
He
they
was
mean
talking
is,
to Nilla.
I think what he means is he was leaving Nilla. They were going to leave Nilla there to be bait.
They can run faster than her, so she's getting left behind for the zombie food.
Yep. Because they're such honorable beings.
I mean, they already left the rescuers behind, so feels appropriate. I told you I'd resolve the Nilla problem, though, right? Like,
Oh,
hey, Wallop gets hit. Little pat on the shoulder from the zombie scratch. Gralak.
See if I can smack it better than last time.
Well, you hit it. I don't think that was 5 was better than last time.
Well, he missed on his first attack last time.
All right. That'll also hit. You hit it a few times. Are you
All right.
using the quarterstaff two-handed? Looks like you are.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kaela.
I'll take a shot at the skeleton. 27.
Okay. That's gonna hit. Nice 17.
Okay.
Yep, just like that. Incoming sneak dice.
I'm learning.
You're
And then
learning
I'll,
well, and I like the super small straight.
Yeah. That's my rolling. And then I'm gonna peek out the door to see what's happening to the cowards that left.
Sure. You are kind of running past the skeleton, so I don't know if
Skeleton
that's
right
going to
next to you.
change what you want here.
Oh. Was there
There's a skeleton right inside that door there.
Ew. Yeah, probably not. I probably wouldn't run past.
Do you want to stop there? Or, I mean, you can see the skeleton kind of coming out the door, so like if you don't want to run there, that's fine.
Yeah, I'd probably go right there.
Okay. I will give you you can through the door, through the window, you do see a pile of undead on top of what looks to remain of Nilla. And you can just see the other two dragging the Oracle of War. Their bait ruse seemingly successful.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
until one shadow gets to him.
Lorlevant.
Okay. Well, let's see if this will work. It's a mostly unsuccessful, but we will see.
Mostly unsuccessful. He saves.
That's why I said it was mostly unsuccessful.
You wouldn't think that zombies were very good at making dexterity saving throws, and they're not, except against you.
Yeah, I have had one success out of all of the times I've used it.
Miri.
And here we go.
So shocked
That
at
one
you
just-
that there's a zombie in your face. You rolled a 6.
Yes.
Off of
And
2.
I carefully move back a little bit. Disengaging.
Well, you can't disengage because you attacked.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to parry backwards because I
So-
can't hit him.
So here's an interesting question, and I'll ask Alex a little bit here. So normally you can't really attack around wall corners, right?
It depends.
The question is that if you couldn't attack from that, or if I ruled that you couldn't attack around that corner, would that be leaving the threatened area?
Nope.
Wow, that was a pretty quick nope.
Because
Okay.
it is still threatened because it is a whole 5-foot area for one thing. But
Sure.
yeah.
Usually don't let people attack around corners in melee, so. Are you done, Miri?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. This skeleton's gonna come out and try to stab Kaela. But he will miss.
Good.
Ista.
Okay. I'm gonna switch to a little bigger gun for this.
Ooh, big gun, huh?
So we're gonna do Tasha's Mind Whip onto Zombie 19.
It fails.
Okay, so damage is almost as low as it can get.
Oof.
Oh, joy.
And it can only make a bonus or movement or one action. It can only do one thing, not
All 3.
all 3.
Sure.
Okay, so not that big of a gun.
Like a noisy cricket sized gun and an appropriate,
Yes.
but not an outsized damage.
That's me.
Zombie 22 is going to step up and attack Miri again. Ooh, he hit you. Take 4 points of damage.
Curse you.
Callie, with a fresh poke in her shoulder, misses twice with her short sword. My dice are all over the place today, but not in the way that favors you guys.
So what are we gonna roll for our new party?
Wallop.
Seems like almost the answer to the question.
We're not dead yet.
We're not dead
We
yet.
got better.
Bring out your undead.
Please
Oh,
don't.
you want me to bring out my undead? Sure, no problem.
You already
I
have.
already did that. This is
Ooh,
old news.
nice. 13 damage. You kill it.
Good. Now I'm gonna action surge.
$16's gonna hit.
Because I'm really slow today, my gun was actually one of those that the thing pops out and it says bang. There we go.
And let's see. I'll save that for next one. No, on second thought, I will use the fire rune on it as well. So let's see what's it say.
It succeeds.
Well, it takes the initial damage anyway.
How much?
Speaking of things that just refuse to work.
Jeez. Like the D6s for damage are rolling terribly for you guys. My
Yep.
zombie strength checks are just impressive.
I think Fantasy Grounds has substituted D3s for R6s here.
You may not be wrong.
We wouldn't notice the difference.
I mean, in fairness, I do have documented video evidence of me rolling terrible on D6s. It just wasn't for you guys.
It's worth noting I did do the re-roll a 2 and get a 1 on one of those attacks too.
Sounds appropriate. Callie gets hit with a short sword. Lorlevant gets hit by a zombie. Gets scratched on his chest for 5 damage. And it's Gralak's turn. Oh, here we go. 25. All right, you get a critical hit, but no fun effects. You roll a 7 on your second one. That's going to miss.
I think I'll use an inspiration point.
Okay.
Crap.
Oh man.
You hit with an 8.
Oh,
Yes.
I was thinking that might.
And it's probably gonna die.
hope so.
Well, I rolled a 1 on the saving throw, so it's and since
Hooray.
it's a saving throw, that would mean it's an automatic failure. So it's not an opposed roll or anything. It's just a saving throw. So Gralak steps up with his quarterstaff and knocks its head clean off, and then pushes it over with a kick. Knocks the head off. It goes over into the fireplace, and it's the body wanders around, stumbles around a little bit, and then he kicks it over with a crunch. Kaela.
Okay, I'll move 5 feet. And I'll yell skellies in the back because I can't really see what's going on in the other room.
All right, it's going to attack. I'm assuming you're not disengaging.
No.
Okay, so it's going to attack you, and it will hit you with its sword. I was kind of hoping you're going to pull out the fancy sword.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I should have.
I think you'll have another opportunity here. You can continue moving if you want. You don't have to stop there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay.
And I'll attack. I'll attack number 27 again.
Okay.
See if we can get that one down.
Oh boy.
Nice.
This one's easy to officiate. Your target's speed is 0 for 1 round. God, that's a lot of dice. 30 damage.
Eat it,
Yay.
skeleton.
You walloped it.
So
Yeah.
you shoot the skeleton, and your arrow just seemingly goes straight through the skeleton with like a little tiny bone pinned to the wall. The skeleton turns its head towards you, and then the whole thing just crumbles and falls apart. Like you took a little, like that one pin that was holding everything together, that was that bone.
Cool.
Nice.
Let's try this one more time.
It fails its
Hey.
save. This is on 22.
Yes.
It also dies.
Good job.
And then I'm going to move there.
Okay. Miri.
All right. And so I am going to do a when is I can do my distance here. Feet. Touch. Okay. I'm gonna step up here to Callie.
She thanks you and also apologizes for her companions. She thought that they were better than that.
I did too. Thanks for sticking with us.
She gives you a nod and strings another arrow into her bow.
And I am. Yeah, yell out. How are things looking in the other room? We have 2 skeletons that I can see from here to the north.
There's one left out here.
And I think that's it.
His name was Lucky.
Is it lucky? Because he's about to get walloped.
I mean, he's still around.
Sure. Ista.
Okay. Huh. So when I click on my token, I cannot see the one that I can see on Alex's screen next to Wallop. So that's weird.
That is
Click on your
weird.
token again. It's the same thing. She selected her viewpoint.
There he is. Okay. It wanted me to click around a bunch.
Well, but she should be able to see the one next to Wallop, right?
Yeah, I
I
finally
don't know.
got it.
You might have had someone else selected.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think so, but apparently.
I think you can
Alright.
select other players and get their viewpoint too. So
Yeah.
You can.
must have been.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try a chaos bolt. Let's see what that does on this guy. I'll be zombie 6, so it'll zip past. Ooh.
Well, it's gonna wreck him.
Take that.
Patrick's muted.
oops, sorry. Then you probably didn't hear me saying she's using a first level spell on the zombie that's almost dead.
Apparently.
It could have
Didn't hear a
been.
word.
It could have bounced.
Sure. Well, Callie shoots skeleton 3 once and twice. Gives it a couple arrows. Wallop. What's your speed?
30.
Okay. Anything else?
Thwomp.
That was 35 feet, though.
Then I'll use the rest of
Okay. The skeleton's just gonna pop out and shoot you with its bow. By which I mean it's going to shoot into. You're so tall, it tries to shoot you in the head, and it shoots the ceiling in front of it.
Mhm.
Before you go, Gralak, 2 shadows take form in the room, as well as this nasty looking. What's the description of this thing? Oh, come on, really? Oh, hey, here we go. We'll just share that with you.
Ugh.
Ooh.
I like that view. Angry, unfettered spirit of a humanoid.
Ugly.
I wonder what it gives me for shadow. This one's slightly less interesting.
And what was it that hit
Nilla
Nilla?
was hit by the thing that there's 2 of. The shadows.
Okay.
Nothing good. That's what. That's for sure.
They're all really painful. Just in different ways.
Yeah, that. All right, Gralak. Ooh, diving straight in. I like it. Your quarterstaff will hit.
And I will burn a key point and disengage.
Oh, well, that's fancy. You can do that?
Yep.
That's neat. Okay. Burn a key point and disengage. Are you also going to hide behind Lorlevant?
Yes.
That's actually...
Oh, I couldn't see it from my view.
Yeah.
It disappeared from me until he tried to move there.
That's 25 feet.
He had to move 5 feet towards the shadow. But he doesn't have more
But I
movement
still
speed.
have 40-foot
Yep.
movement speed. I'm hoping aggro mechanics work and it'll chase me and other people can shoot it.
Maybe. Kaela.
All right, I'll pull out my double-bladed scimitar. Try to
Ooh,
hit this thing
baby.
in front of me.
I think you can make another attack with a bonus action. You got an 11, which will miss.
Okay, so you said I get a second attack?
I think so. When you take an attack action, you can use a bonus action to make a melee attack with the blade opposite end.
Okay, I'll do that. Any advantage or disadvantage?
No, it's only D4. That's all.
Okay.
And I think doesn't get.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I missed.
Shiny double sword, family sword is you need some
Yeah, I'm a
practice
little
with it
rusty
apparently.
with it. Yeah, I'll need to practice.
Okay. I am going to start blasting.
What kind of blasting?
I'm going to be using Eldritch Blast
Oh, okay.
because I don't trust them to not save.
Well, the Eldritch Blast is gonna hit.
I'm glad.
Yay.
7 damage. Pretty good.
And then I'm going to end my turn.
Oh, staying in the
Not
shieldy
gonna
spot,
retreat?
huh?
Somebody's going to get hit no matter what.
So you're offering the healer in the group?
I have resistance to necrotic damage.
Yeah, that's compelling. Your 7's gonna miss.
I'm going to use an inspiration.
Okay. Your 8 will still miss.
That figures. Okay, and so I am going to move on back to here.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Skeleton's gonna keep attacking Kaela. This time he'll actually hit for 4 damage.
Or do.
The specter just like comes through the wall right in front of Miri.
Oh, joy. Because I hadn't known it was on the other side of the wall because I couldn't see it.
The good news is it missed you.
That's a good thing.
Ista.
Okay, well, I will not target the specter. Then.
There's the almost dead shadow.
Which one's that? 3 or
One
12?
south, 3.
Okay.
It's heavily injured.
And I will chill touch it.
It's gonna hit.
Good job.
Good news is your attack rolls are all starting to pick up a bit, so
We still got less than 3 on all of our damage rolls.
And here's where the disadvantage to its attack comes in handy.
Yeah.
does it have a disadvantage on all its attacks? Or just if it attacks her?
Just attacks her. That's how it reads.
Yeah,
Look.
against you. Okay.
Did it go onto it?
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
I see it on you.
Yeah, it's on
I
you
got it.
and not yet.
I got it. All right. Shadow is just gonna move up and attack Lorlevant. Amazingly, it misses.
Yes.
Damn it.
I don't like having my health reduced.
The other one's gonna attack Ista. I don't think it was supposed to have disadvantage. But in either case, it also misses because, well, unless Ista's AC is terrible. It is terrible, but it's not that bad. Wow, this is 3 big scary undead, and they all can't roll for crap.
We
Yay.
appreciate this.
Yay. We like this.
But I want to
We
have
might
fun
survive this.
too. Callie's gonna shoot at the specter because that's a scary ass thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hit it. Wallop.
Doesn't she get 2 shots?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Wallop.
Okay.
Which one are you gonna attack? That's gonna hit. Kaela, you might need to duck.
Yep.
It's not as impressive a hit as some of the ones he's done, but it does kill it.
Job.
And then I'm going to invoke Giant's Might.
Well, that sounds fun.
So what does that do?
That normally makes me large.
Normally? Does it not right now?
Huge.
Um, I
Made
will
us one
go
size smaller, so who knows?
I will go up to 8 feet because that's as tall as I can go. But yes,
Oh, sure. Okay. So you grow in size.
Yep.
Nice,
And
big,
just-
and scary.
fit me in the middle of that square. So I'm literally asking for it.
All right. Just keep in mind your Giant's Might damage is only going to last one roll.
Yeah, I have to keep
Yeah.
turning it on.
Okay.
That's it.
Last remaining skeleton is going to shoot at Kaela and hit her for 6 damage. Gralak. Going after the specter.
Oh
Oops.
no.
Well, your quarterstaff nearly takes Miri's head off.
Whoa.
That one hits, though. Kaela.
All right, back to the short bow. I'll attack that skeleton that's attacking me.
Okay. That's going to hit. Lorlevant.
Okay, let's go ahead and try to get this shadow out of the way.
I'm just going to make Wallop's token bigger. Just because.
There we go.
Because he's big and scary.
That's going to hit. Is that a range attack, though?
As far as I know of, spellcasting does not trigger attacks of opportunity, does it?
No, but ranged attacks have to be made with disadvantage if you're in melee. So you have to attack it again.
Yep.
Make sure-
Getting there. Miss. So I will use an inspiration.
Okay.
And of course, still miss.
Yeah, 8's not going to cut it. Miri.
All right.
There's a purple-hued, scary ghost in front of you.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, if I can figure out how to do this, I'm going to viciously mock it
Okay.
because it's ugly and it's scary and I don't like its nose.
Well, its feelings are hurt, so you can roll your damage.
It regrets not having its nose because it's incorporeal now.
Yeah. It also gets disadvantage on its attack. You should have an attack effect on there.
I'm not sure what I need to do.
Oh, you do not. Oops. You can fix that. Oops. 1 round. All right, that should do it. All right. Anything else? Any bonus actions today?
Then I'm going to. Can I step back out of the way a little bit?
It'll attack you.
In that case, can I? Is the cantrip the only thing I can do, or can I actually do an attack now too?
Well, so that cantrip is an attack, is an action. So you have
Okay,
action,
that's what I want.
move, bonus action. That cantrip is a action.
Okay. And for a bonus action,
You would
Okay.
have bardic inspiration, healing word.
yeah, I'm gonna do a healing word. Kaela.
Okay. Kaela heals 6. Make sure to check off
Oh,
your
thank
spell
you.
use.
I just did. Okay. And that's all I can do.
All right. The specter's going to attack you back.
I figured that was likely to happen.
Well, it did it with disadvantage, so it dropped to 17 and had to keep the 2.
Sweet.
Wah, wah.
It's disappointing. Ista.
Not for me.
All right, let's try chill touching this.
It's not all about you, Tosh.
Ah!
Well, I don't see why not.
I chill touch myself.
Your next 3 weapon attacks suffer a -5 to hit.
Well, joke's on it because I don't use weapons. I mean, I have them, but
You and me both.
I like the effect is you feel like you just ate a heavy meal.
shouldn't have had that burrito for lunch.
Well, it's going to affect any attacks you make, but all right, Shadow 3.
Why did it change my map on me?
I can't tell you that.
I didn't touch anything and it changed.
Did it just shift?
It shifted to my view only instead of everybody's view, which
You
is
clicked on your
Oh.
character.
I don't know.
I didn't click on my character.
Okay.
The Shadow's going to keep attacking. Oh, come on. Never mind. Hit something, you stupid guys. Ha! I hit Ista. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yay.
I barely hit Ista, but I hit her.
I'm going to activate my cloud rune to redirect that attack to shadow number 3.
Say what now?
In addition, when you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune and choose a different creature within 30 feet of you other than the attacker. The chosen creature becomes the target of the attack using the same roll. This magic can transfer attack's effects regardless of the attack range. Once you invoke this rune, you can't do it until you finish a long or short rest.
Well, that's fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It attacks its friend, but it doesn't do anything.
Does it hit it with the effect of that attack as well?
I'm debating whether or not the effect would apply. Sure.
Isn't it life drain?
No.
Oh. I might have had them flipped.
Okay. One time I had to hit myself. What kind of BS is this?
So stop trying to hit us.
No. Eventually it will work. Sure, now I roll a 20 with Callie. Go figure. Well, Callie critically hits the Spectre.
Hooray!
Wallop.
Callie gets 2 attacks.
That was 2 attacks.
Nuts.
First one missed. Ah! At least I'm not the only one rolling ones.
I mean, we've already had Ista get the penalty for rolling a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still makes me feel better. Skeleton 10 misses Kaela, and it's Gralak's turn.
I'm going to smack it right in the nose. It just got mocked.
Yeah.
Why are you going to be picking on the Spectre's nose? Well, you miss.
Miri picks on everything's nose.
You try to
That's her
hit it in its.
That's her vicious mockery. It has to do with noses.
You try to hit it in its nose, and
I'm going to
just
use
kinda
my last
whips around.
inspiration.
oh, okay. So 14. That'll hit.
Now your nose looks even funnier.
It fades out of existence.
Whew.
Nice.
Nice job, Gralak.
Didn't even get to hit anything. That's
Is
where.
that why I got hurt?
What? No.
And
That's
then I use my
that-
unarmed strike on that shadow.
that will provoke an attack of opportunity from the other shadow because you're moving through Lorlevant Square, and then leaving Shadow 3's threatened area.
I didn't realize Shadow 3 was still alive, so I'll go the other direction then.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled low on attacking Shadow 3.
Same.
everybody
We
did.
all have.
Shadow 3 included. That's gonna miss.
Gralak included.
Yeah, that's how it's going these days. Kaela.
All right, we'll find out who has more hit points here. Me or the skeleton.
That's gonna miss.
Okay. Well, since it doesn't work so well at trying to hit it in melee range.
It makes it save.
All right. I'm going to move over here. Attempt to move over here.
That'll hit the skeleton. That will kill the skeleton.
Yay.
Kill stealing bards.
We don't
Please
care.
steal some more.
As long as
Alright.
it dies. I don't care who kills it. All right. And that's probably it for the time being.
Ista.
Okay, to counterbalance that -5, I'm gonna use Mind Sliver instead. Which should.
It succeeds.
So, all right. I think it's nothing if it succeeds.
Sounds right for a
Cantrips
cantrip.
are all.
Yeah. Okay. Worth a shot.
All right. Oops, that's not one. Wallop, would you like high or low?
Hi.
The shadow attacks Lorlevant again. Hey, look, it actually hit Lorlevant.
Yay.
So you take only 6 necrotic damage after that effect.
Ow.
Also, your strength is reduced by 4.
Oh no. Can he still move?
I am in heavy carry capacity.
Because I know what that would take my strength to, and it would not be good.
Well, it took his to 4.
That's what it would take mine to.
Speaking of your strength, Ista,
Oh, fun.
it hits you. Are there any Cloud Rune shenanigans happening here?
No, I'm out.
So Ista takes 8 necrotic damage, and your strength also is reduced by 4.
Oh, good. That heavy meal just got real heavy.
And okay, at least I'm hitting things now.
We've noticed.
Callie's gonna shoot at Shadow 3. Both of her arrows pass through nothing as the shadows kind of curl around them. Wallop.
Okay. And
Inspirationing. That'll hit.
it's the last bit of inspiration I had.
Make it count. Ouch. That counted. Despite the fact that as you slam your hammer, your maul down on the shadow, it kind of, peels around the hammer, but it still, the shadow still dissipates.
Whew. So we all turn and look at the other guy.
Uh, let's see. A blood-curdling scream, blood for Jagged, rips into the house as a Warforged White steps in to the living room
Oh.
with an arm blade. Gralak.
He has lovely flowing locks for a Warforged.
Yeah, they don't really
I'm just saying.
do much for that.
I mean, we didn't say they were his.
That's gonna hit the shadow. Let's see, does Warforged White have? Nope. Okay. That will also hit. All right, that'll hit.
Okay, I'll move on in. And I'll take a shot at him. I guess there'll be some sort of disadvantage because I'm shooting through 2 people.
-2.
Okay.
Given how big Wallop is, I should probably give him total cover, but 12 misses.
Okay.
Can you still move while you're over encumbered?
I'm not sure. I mean, you could just like fly off your backpack if you wanted.
Okay, I'm going to do that, and then move over here. This guy looks dangerous, so I'm going to take out the bigger guns.
Ooh, big guns.
Yay!
It's gonna hit.
Ooh.
Okay,
A big dice.
Oh.
and that's all I'm going to do for the turn.
And don't forget the effect.
I already did.
Cool.
The next attack against it has advantage.
All right, Miri.
I'm going to try to step up to here.
You guys can't. You put
There's
your
a wall
thing
there.
through the wall. It doesn't work very well.
You got to go over where Callie is and then down.
Yeah.
One, two, there. Then, is he? Can we tell if he's hurt or badly hurt or not? Is he like
Just a
oozing
giant beam
cracks
of
or
light.
something?
If you're asking how damaged Jagged is,
Mm-hmm.
there is should be a colored dot in the bottom right corner.
Moderate.
Used to be, but it disappeared.
It's
when I looked.
moderate.
Okay.
If your character can't see, for some reason, if your character can't see it, if you select your character, it clears all of the dots and you can't see the character, even if you can see them afterwards.
Okay.
That's what
I'm
I've
gonna
seemed to notice.
viciously mock his ugly nose.
It glares at you in response. It says, growls, blood for Jagged. It saves.
Okay. And so I'm going to step back to here, and that's going to end my turn.
You gonna use Wallop as a shield?
You betcha.
Of course.
I approve
Oh,
of the
little
the
bard.
shield using by party members.
All right, so I've held on to my last second level slot, and we're going to unlimber it now, which is Tasha's Mind Whip.
It
And
saves.
If I need to, I can use an inspiration.
It's saving throw, so the inspiration doesn't do anything.
Okay, well, it still takes half the damage, so.
At least you rolled better this time.
Yeah.
Respectable 14 as opposed to, what was it, a 6?
Yeah. And I'm not going to move because that shadow's on me.
Right, Jagged is going to, as he moves towards Gralak, shout, blood for Jagged again. He apparently really likes blood. He misses with the first attack. And also with the second attack.
Good, Jay.
This missing is disappointing.
Missing is good. Keep it up.
No, Ista gets hit again by the shadow
Fun.
Great.
for 11 damage
Uh-oh.
and 2 more strength damage.
I now have 2 strength, so that's fun.
Feeling a
Might
little
I
weak.
suggest you back away?
I mean, I'll get hit again, but
If you do a full retreat action, you don't.
Disengage.
Does he?
Callie will come over and attack the shadow with her sword. Oh, hits once. Misses the second time. Wallop.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Very stompy.
Too bad I'm out of inspiration.
Well, you still
It's
have
okay.
an advantage for hitting it. No one's actually
Yep.
hit it yet. So, yeah, that hits. Big damage.
I'm glad you were the one to use that.
I was hoping.
yeah.
So you bring your maul crashing down on its head, which kind of knocks it askew, but it quickly kind of reverberates back. You would have thought you would have done more damage with that strike.
Probably would if my maul was enchanted.
Probably. Let's see. Nope. Give it back. It's a little annoying that the stuff they stick in here, they don't use the monster manual stuff with the description and the imagery and all the fun stuff.
So, when hitting it, I'm
Ew.
also going to ask it, "How are you?" as I hit it.
It growls back at you, or it licks the blood off of its face, gives you a really just evil grin, and says, "Blood for Jagged."
Sounds like he's good. Oh boy.
More undead pile in. Gralak.
All right. I'm going to burn a key point and do flurry of blows, and then use my second attack to do a hands of healing on
Ista.
this.
Okay. Quarterstaff misses. Unarmed strike hits. And 3 healing to Ista.
Thanks. Feel a little better.
Kaela.
All right, this time I'm going to attack the shadow.
Okay.
Wow, bad time to roll poorly.
Did you want to use inspiration?
No.
Okay. Lorlevant.
Okay. Do I have anything between me and the shadow other than Kaela? Because they're
No, you're good.
sideways. Okay, good.
And there's a ghoul right next to you.
I'm
is that
aware.
right?
That's gonna
Yeah.
hit. It's kind of around a corner, so
Eh.
minimum
Hey,
damage.
Lisa,
Okay, since it's around a corner, I'm going to go over here to try to see what's down. Okay, do I hear anything down by the back door?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to finish up by going over there.
Okay. Miri.
Okay. I am going to step up to here and hand Ista a healing potion, which I put into the party inventory because I wasn't sure how else to do it.
She does have a potion of healing.
Well, that may be, but I think I have a couple more than she does, so I hand
Sure.
her one.
Thanks.
Nick, can I do anything else, or is that my only thing I'm allowed to do?
You can do other things, but you will not be able to draw a weapon this turn.
Okay.
I think you already had your crossbow out, so
I did have my crossbow out. Can I shoot it? Can I?
sure.
Okay. In that case, I am going to shoot the shadow. And I
Yeah.
don't. Oh, well, it was a good try. But at least I got a potion to, and I want to move further away.
Before you do that,
What?
I said before you do that.
Yeah.
So Miri hands Ista a potion of healing, and then squares up to shoot the shadow with her crossbow and shoots Miri, or shoots Ista.
Ow! Huh.
Oh, sorry. I step out of the room.
Okay.
Trying to make sure I know what else might be around here.
Well, at least he's something.
There's another ghoul coming in from the north.
Are you going to use a bonus action?
Oh,
Nope.
shoot!
Okay.
I already hit the thing. Sorry.
It's okay. If you want to use a bonus action, it's fine.
Don't think there's anything I can do.
Healing word as a second level spell.
Oh, I can do that as a bonus action. In that case, yes.
Yes.
How do I go about doing that? I would like to do the I would not have moved quite as far as I did. I would have stayed next to
Yeah, you
Ista.
can cast it. That's fine.
Okay.
It's
So
ranged anyways.
grab
Well,
your.
no, but your wounds is touch, and it does more.
You could do
But
that
it's
as
a
well.
full action.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
with your
Okay.
attack.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, healing word it is. How do I make it be a second level spell?
So while you're holding the heal, right click to add 1 die.
While I'm holding heal, right click.
So where it says to heal when you click and drag it off of your character sheet, you can right click and it'll add additional dice.
I see. Okay.
Oh,
Thank
shoot.
you.
That was my mistake. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you did it right.
Okay, good.
I was doing it. No, I was doing it just to kind of do it, follow along as I was so people could see it. But I was going to drop it on the map, and I actually dropped it on Kaela. Okay, Ista.
Okay, I am going to disengage.
It's probably a
because
good
ow.
plan.
I guess I'll get back behind Lorlevant here.
Okay.
And that's all I can do because I don't have any kind of bonus actions as far as I can see. So, and I cannot drink a potion because that's an action.
Right.
So that's me.
Okay. Did you get
Running
that
away.
extra healing potion in your inventory?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Jagged will again attack Gralak. Hey, look, a hit.
I guess the good news for me is that used up the last of my -5 to attack things. So
You were casting spells that didn't
do attacks.
attacks.
I know.
No,
On purpose.
You were casting DCs. It doesn't trigger it.
Yeah, they're not
So you
attacks.
still have them.
On purpose. But now it's worn out, so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
No, what we were saying is it doesn't count. It doesn't reduce the counter until you actually do an attack that uses it. So you still have them.
Oh, okay. I see. I didn't know that.
So Gralak gets hit with the arm blade, and also he reaches out and slashes at you with his hand, and you feel some life force start to kind of go out from you, but you're able to harden yourself and resist it. Then the shadow also hits Gralak. And Gralak's strength is reduced by 1. Let's see if Callie can kill the shadow. Well, she hits it twice. And it does fade out of existence.
Huzzah!
Nice job,
Finally.
Callie.
Wallop.
Thank you.
That's one more complication than we need.
Strength drain.
Yep.
That's going to hit Jagged. Whew, 14 damage. Okay. Let's see. Caltrops was 15. It saves that. Kayla, what race are you?
High elf.
Well, that's marginally unfortunate.
No, that's good.
Misses her anyways. Well, the bad news for Miri is the ghoul succeeds on its saving throw to get through the caltrops. The good news is it just wasted a 20 on it. What race is Miri?
Half elf.
That is not elf. So it hits you with its claw for 7 damage and forces you to make a constitution saving throw, which you failed. And Miri is paralyzed for 1 minute. And you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. Ghoul 19 is going to attack Wallop, who he will hit. And I'm just going to guess that you're going to make this saving throw, but we'll find out. You do succeed against the saving throw.
Good.
Shit, that would really suck.
Gralak. '23 is going to hit. Not dead yet. '17 will also hit. You kill Jagged, who gets out one last blood for Jagged as he dies.
Blood of Jagged.
What blood does he have? He's undead.
He just wants some blood, man.
All right, time to break out the double blade scimitar again.
Oh boy.
And still rolling like crap.
Still need practice.
Wow, a lot of practice.
Oh dear.
Definitely needs practice.
It's a complicated weapon.
Lorlevant.
Okay. I feel like doing something really interesting.
Oh boy, I like it.
I'm going to activate my Radiant Soul,
Oh.
which, not that I'm going to be needing the fly speed, but every time that once a turn when I do damage, I can deal extra light damage.
Okay.
The amount is equal to my level in radiant damage.
3. So that's working.
And then I'm going to go ahead and attack Ghoul 11. And I'm going to use an inspiration point to hopefully do better than I did last time. No.
Nope. That's a 10.
Man.
That's going to miss.
Okay. Then I'm going to use a bonus action for a healing light D6 on Gralak.
Okay.
Thank you.
I assume I roll a d20.
I was just checking to see if there's anything you can do. You can't move or speak. Yeah, you can make a. Oh, here. You can do the save, or I can do it for you. It doesn't matter to me. Constitution saving throw.
So you doing it, or do I do it?
You can do it.
20?
Yeah.
And add your con modifier if you've got one.
You succeed on the saving throw.
Oh,
You are no longer paralyzed. There is
But it's the end of your turn.
your saving throws are on the right of the main tab of your character sheet too, for future reference.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I was not on that tab. So.
Ista.
Okay, so let's see. Jagged's down. Still there.
Yeah, it's down.
He's down.
Then I'll and sliver at goal.
It succeeds.
Okay. Then that's me. I'm pretty much down to cantrips now, so
Right.
that's it for me for the rest of the.
Callie will come and support Miri. And we'll hit the ghoul twice for a total of 12 damage. Wallop.
All right.
Without comment, passes after rolling an 8. I like it. Kaela gets slashed by the ghoul.
I needed to use a bonus action for
Oh.
for second wind, but that's it.
Oh, you can do that. That's fine. Let's see. Ghoul 9 will continue attacking Miri. And will miss.
Yay.
Ghoul 19 will attack Wallop. And also miss.
Hooray!
A lot of missing to go around. Gralak. If you're talking to me, you're muted.
He's not saying anything.
Okay.
No, I was trying to figure out. I had to scan all the ghouls to see which one was hurt the most.
Let me know when you're done moving.
Done.
$18 will hit. Another 8 damage to that ghoul. Seven's not gonna hit. Kaela.
All right, try again.
Getting some good practice in.
Yeah.
You're getting better. It's closer. A 9's still not gonna hit, but it's closer.
Wow.
A 10.
And a 10.
Close. Getting warmer. If you
Okay.
survive this combat, you'll be an expert with his weapon, maybe.
And I still get to do the extra 3 damage.
It's already on.
Okay.
No,
Yep.
it's not.
Uh,
It's not on there. So go ahead and add it.
I'll go ahead and add it, yeah.
Yep. Oh, maximum damage.
Nice.
16.
And I'm going to use my last healing light.
Ista's developing a crush on Lorlevant.
I don't know. This might be going to Kaela.
Oh, it is. You're in melee range of something.
No,
We
not
are
for the
staying back
healing.
now.
Not for the healing. For the
Oh, for
other
just me
stuff.
being a wall?
Yeah.
All
All right, Miri. That's going to miss with a 10.
All right. I'm going to step back.
If you do that, you'll be
Oh, I'm
attacked
taking-
probably.
yeah, okay, I don't want to do that then. Okay. In that case, I am going to.
Hey, Miri, how's your bardic inspirations?
That's what I was just getting ready to do. I was getting ready to give a bardic inspiration. I think that would be good to send to Kaela. Pardon?
No, nothing. I'm just chuckling.
Oh no, I in front of me is give it to Callie.
Okay.
And that's that.
Ista.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if I stick with the mine shard or pull out my crossbow, because boy, I'm down to the bottom of my barrel here. I guess I'll try this again.
It saves.
All right.
Not even by a small amount. They're just rolling gangbusters here. Callie
Well, that
will
answers my question for next time.
hit the ghoul
Well-
and kill it. And then she will come over to back up Kaela and attack that ghoul. And
Nice
hit
going, Callie.
as well. All right, Wallop.
All right.
It hung on
Okay.
my screen a little bit. I wasn't sure if it was going to be
Me
a
too.
16 or a 20.
Same.
That's going to hit.
Man,
At least you got
He
to
does
re-roll
get
the
to re-roll
ones.
the ones.
I'm not sure if that's
Luckily,
supposed to
there
apply
was-
to the extra die,
Yes.
but whatever.
Yep.
Is it supposed to?
Yep, the whole roll.
That's pretty nice. Well, 16 damage. Bopping on the head pretty good. All right, Ghoul 11. You know, this time he's going to try to bite Kaela.
Ugh.
He misses. Does hit Wallop, though, the other one. And, of course, he makes his Constitution saving throw. Flying colors.
Hooray.
Well, you know. Wasn't really in doubt or anything.
I don't know if you noticed how the dice have been going tonight.
I guess that's true. More moans of undead get much closer.
Gralak, did you search Jagged?
Tear off his arm and run downstairs.
Right?
Yeah, right. Do it.
Oops, that's not what I want to be. Gralak. Is that where you want to move?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Come on. Thank you. $12 will hit. All right, you kill a ghoul.
Nice.
Nice.
Woohoo.
Can I get in Jagged Square?
Sure. You're only at 20 feet so far, so.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't let me drop it there.
Oh. Just go next to him.
Well, I want to attack the ghoul that's down below him
Oh, okay.
because I can't get past him without provoking opportunity attacks to get downstairs.
Your speed's like, what, 50? 40? Okay, yeah. You're
40.
fine. That'll hit. Oh, you kill that one too.
Hooray.
You are cleaning up now.
Grab Jagged and go.
Next
Kaela.
turn.
Because it looks like I'm going to be dealing with an ogre.
An ogre zombie.
Oh, fun.
Let's be
Yeah, I'm
let's be
gonna-
clear.
Gonna shoot at zombie 3.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Now I roll well.
You just need practice with the sword, the double sword. It's not an easy weapon. 6 damage. Lorlevant.
Okay.
It's funny how your initiative scores are so high. Like 21, 19, 19, 18.
So can I hit the ogre zombie from here without penalties, or do I have to move for that?
I think he's kind of behind a wall for you, so I don't think you can actually shoot him from there.
Can I shoot him from...
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay. Let's go ahead and bring out my last big gun.
$24 is going to hit the ogre
Nice.
zombie.
Nice.
And I almost forgot to give myself that.
It's a lot of damage.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And I don't have any more bonus actions, so there you go.
There's more coming in from the north as well.
What flavor?
Zombies, 2 that I can see.
I mean, point of order. Technically the stuff from the big guy from the south is also a zombie.
Well, that's true. But I'm telling them about the stuff that's coming from the north that they can't see.
Sure.
And so I'm going to move into the room and see if I can go here. And from there, can I shoot that the ogre zombie?
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay.
I think Lorlevant was just in like the one square where it's kind of problematic. That hits. Anything else?
Let's see what else. That's it for now.
All right, Zombie 24 comes in and springs the other bear trap. And takes 1 damage for his efforts. And though he tries to get over to Callie, I'm assuming you guys pitting down the chain on those things, so. Ista.
Well, I can barely move or I'll die. So I'm gonna
Oh, don't be
switch
so
back.
dramatic.
Well, I have a 2 strength. I'm gonna switch back to chill touch because I'm getting nowhere with mind sliver. So I'm just gonna take the negative.
Okay. See if it actually does it right. Hey, look at that. It hit.
Wow. Okay.
Hey.
I mean, you're just getting rid of your penalty, your bonus temporarily. So,
Right.
fortunately, zombies are easy to hit.
All right.
All right, Zombie 3 will shamble through the caltrops. Did I close those? I did. God dang it. 1 damage. I
DC
remember.
is 15, 1 damage. If they fail their save, their movement is ended for the turn.
All right. Well, he ends there.
And they get -10 to their movement speed until they gain 1 hit point.
Okay. Don't think he's going to gain hit points, so that won't be something to keep track of too much. Callie is. Let's see. Shoot the one in the doorway. Seeing as how the other one is currently trapped. Nice max damage. Right, she shoots the zombie in the doorway twice, and it's Wallop's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna set my maul to my side so I can just pick it back up and then pull my glaive and stab with it.
Okay. Do you have a penalty to attacks within 5 feet with a glaive?
Nope.
Nice. 24 is going to hit an ogre zombie. Do I even want to know what its AC is? 14. Hey, you rolled well with the the one.
Yep. Yes, I did in fact re-roll a 1 into a 2 into a 1 again.
Yeah. Well, but you rolled a 10 on the D10, so you know.
Right. Like I'm not complaining.
All right, the
Yeah.
ogre zombie moves up and in one motion attacks Wallop and just obliterates what's left of the window.
Does
And
he
that's
get any
all.
splinters?
Apparently pulls his groin in doing so.
I guess in this case it just falls out.
Um, it does save, so the
It says at the
you get an
beginning of
extra. Yeah, whatever. It's not gonna
Wait,
move.
that
So.
is just ridiculous. That's hilarious.
Oh, what's actually really funny is I actually did the wrong zombie there. I mean, they're all going in order, so. I think his attack may actually be higher. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's still a 1, so you know. So this time he's gonna come up. The one I was supposed to be moving steps up and hits Gralak for 4 damage. That zombie comes shambling in. Oh, that's the wrong save. All right. That zombie comes shambling in, but does not attack. We already did the ogre zombie, which pulled the groin, and we're up to Gralak.
What do I need to do to get the blade off of Jagged?
You can rip his arm off. It'll take you an action to do so.
Okay, I will rip his arm off.
I suppose I should make you do a strength check or something, but
Nah.
he's beat up enough. You can rip his arm off.
Okay. I
Or
rip
if you
his
have
arm off.
if you have a cutting weapon too, that would do it.
I do. I have a short sword.
Yeah, just hack his arm off with your short sword. We'll call it good.
Okay. And I've got it now.
Yep.
I will spend my last key point to disengage, and then I will run downstairs.
Okay, so 5,
Nice.
10.
Perfect use of the key point.
Come on. Go where I want you. Gotta snake it around all the walls and stuff. All right, so you're there with 15 feet of movement in the cellar. And I think we said that was the table with the, which you probably can't see at the moment, but.
We can see your arrow.
Okay.
Or at least I can.
Yeah, in the cellar. Yeah. That's the table I think we said the dead body was on. So I think you've got, what, 25 feet of movement left?
So I will go over
Or-
to the.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll go over there and attempt to find blood with the blade on the end of the arm.
Let me. Yeah, for the sake of time, we'll just let you cut it. So you're gonna cut the corpse, Curla's corpse,
Yep.
okay? And splash some blood on the floor. You draw blood.
Okay. I will try to get some blood and climb up on a table and rub it on this thing on the ceiling. The symbol.
Is that actually? That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
I mean, if it's the same size ceiling as it is up on the main floor, it's only 8 feet. So with the blade, you should be able to reach it without climbing anything.
So while you're climbing up, blood from the blade drips onto the floor, which is enough to do the ritual.
Okay. I thought I said I had to put it on the ceiling.
A bright blue light emanates from the wolf's head symbol on the cellar ceiling, shining through the floorboards and filling the house with a vibrant energy. The undead within the cottage briefly howl in pain before their heads explode, covering nearby surfaces in gore. For the purposes of that effect, Wallop will get covered in gore, and Miri and Lorlevant will also get covered in gore. Congratulations. The undead surrounding the cottage wail fearfully and begin to flee as fast as they can, deep into the Mournland's mist.
Phew. I'm gonna sit down. I'm very heavy right now.
I guess it's me. I was about to say, whoever's healthiest, go and look out the back and see if you can see the grey dogs.
As you're
Sure.
going through, I hand you the spyglass that I never gave back.
All right.
Yes, that was a clever plan. I caught that.
What are you
I was
trying to?
using it all the way to the fight.
So I think you would have to shrink in size before you can go out the back. You can go out the window that's in front of you, though, if you want. But anyways, you go in the back. You find a very dead Nilla. But as far as you can see, you can see the oracle having been drugged back in the direction of salvation.
Well, those are some incredibly lucky individuals.
Well, they did feed Nilla to the zombies that were attacking them. So.
But what about the other dozens that were in that direction you told us about?
Dozens and dozens that you said were there.
They were busy trying to eat you.
Anyways, I guess we can either start moving now after
We
them,
need to
or-
rest.
We have to long rest. We have too many
I
people that
can't
strength of
move.
2 and 4.
Right. That's what I say, or catch up with them
Search
later.
Jagged.
Just the arm blade, and stuff.
Which I will give to Wallop.
Sure. And we'll kind of mop up some of the stuff we gotta get taken care of offline. But thanks for watching D&D Night on DDOstream. We appreciate you spending your evening with us. You can check out DDO.com to learn more about Dungeons & Dragons online, and join us every Sunday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern for tabletop gaming on twitch.tv/DDOstream. You can find our full channel schedule on DDOstream as well to see people playing DDO. Please check out our sponsor, Fantasy Grounds, at fantasygrounds.com or at fantasygrounds2 on Twitter, and get started with your virtual tabletop gaming experience today. You can follow us on Twitter at DDO Unlimited for DDO. I am at DDOCast as well. And you can check out DDOcast.com for our weekly DDO news and discussion show, as well as some more tabletop and gaming adventures. My guild is playing through Descent into Avernus, and we have 6 episodes up if you'd like to check out that, where I am DMing that as well. Let's see. We'll start with Ista and Alex for plugs.
All right, this is Lynn. You can see me on such hits as Rime of the Frost Maiden, which is another D&D night special. And we're on Streaming with Even for Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Alex will do everything else.
Okay, and you can find our merchandise at eldritchentertainment.com and amethystdragonfly.com, and you can find the Amethyst Dragonfly, all one word, on Etsy as well, if the others aren't panning out. And you can also check out me when I stream at Grubbby on Twitch.
All right. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good night.
Night, everyone.
Good night,
Good night, everyone.